Hey, Konnichiwa. So, I want to ask you a question. Like, have you ever talked with yourself? No, I'm not talking about thinking. These are both different things. Talking with yourself and thinking. In my point of view, thinking is like the thoughts are involved only in your head, only in your thinking. But talking is talking with yourself is something kind of different thing. In that actual conversation regarding maybe that will be any topic, but actual conversation is going on there. Like for me, if I'm talking with someone, like if the conversation is going on, there will be an actual person which I had imagined, and that is me only, like talking with myself. And the conversation actually goes on, not on daily, but sometimes it happens to me. Though these conversations are like random things, any like very random. Sometimes I think about my future, sometimes I think about my YouTube, sometimes I think about my Instagram page, sometimes about any businesses, sometimes about the money, sometimes about my dreams. That's very random. I don't just think about anything, but I also think about that doesn't even matter. Like, uh, I will not say specifically when this happens, but mostly it happens when I am alone. Like when I don't have to do anything, when I don't even have phone, when I have nothing to do, and that time suddenly a like person appears who is me only, and we just start conversation. Not like that would be anything regard. I told you, as there will be random topics. I don't know what the other topics, but that doesn't even matter what are the topics. But that happens to me. I don't know about others. They do they feel or not, but for me, from my opinion, it happens to me. And that's it. Like it's random. I don't know. If I being honest, these conversations are not like uh, of present moment. There will be like imagination of what will happen in future, what will happen in next week, or what will happen after this, or what if this didn't happen, or what if this happened, what if I failed, what if I didn't. It's like random thoughts of future. I just imagine a conversation which hadn't hadn't started yet, but it will. I don't know, it will start or will not, but I just think the conversation in my mind. The conversation goes in my mind in future also with the person who even I don't know, and that is like a very random things. I mostly thinks about future, that what if my dream will not become true, like the worrying situation. I am being worrying about my future, that what will happen. I don't know all about the future, but the conversation no, or they are just imagining. In the conversation the imagining is like very random, very different. They assume that thing which like very impossible to happen, but still I used to think that what if this will happen. Like a lot of things goes in my head, went like goes in my hand on of the future situation which didn't happen yet. I'm not saying that only future conversation is going on there, but sometimes past or maybe present conversation, like which happened just recently, like past conversation. If I'm in school, I talked with my friend, and I just while coming to home I just think What if I said this instead of that? Like these types of thought just suddenly strikes to my mind. What if I said this instead of this? What would happen if I didn't talk to him? Like a very different, very weird, very suspicious thoughts, very different weird thoughts. And I don't know why they just come, or is they are good or not. I don't know about that. You know what the strange thing is? As I told you before, I don't know that this is a good thing or bad thing, but sometimes when I think, like when the conversation goes on, uh, when I talk to myself, and that helps me, not always, but it sometimes help me. I plan my tomorrow, and I will just plan what will I do tomorrow, and I do that sometimes. Like it helps me, but sometimes it don't help me. Like sometimes it becomes the overthinking. I don't know that the conversations with me are bad or good for me. They are both. Like they are in the middle. Sometimes they help, sometimes they not. And when they become overthinking, then it becomes like one thought to another thought, then to one thought to another thought. There's like these things goes on. Then like suddenly, I'm worrying that something that doesn't even happen. Like remembering when last time, like 6 months ago, when my no not 6 months, 4 months ago, when there were my boards exams, I was very feared. I was very like afraid from the board exam, cause that was the first board exam of my life. And you know what? I was very worried. I had thought a lot of things about that. I had talked with myself a lot of time about that. But compared to the thing that happened in board exam was very different that I had thought about. Like both were very different. The actual board exam was very smooth, and the thinking was very different, and I don't even know. So I don't really know about this. I don't know that whether talking to yourself is like good or not. But like I'm just giving you my opinions that they goes in my head. Like that things actually goes in my head daily, not daily but majorly, that goes in my head. Sometimes it helps me, sometimes it confuses me, or like in between also they do. But I'm telling you that I'm not telling you that they are good or bad. I'm just telling you my opinions. I'm just sharing the things. I am not an expert, and as I told you before also, I'm just sharing my opinions, and I don't even know that they are good or not. Maybe other people also do, maybe other don't. So that is for today. Hope you enjoyed. Sayonara.